just jumping on, it's running about 10 minutes behind. They still have to clean the ice before our game can start. right, just a few more minutes of the Zamboni, and we get the girls out on the ice here. Good, how are you? How are you?
How are you, sir?
Good, good to see you.
Good.
Yeah, how about you? Yeah?
Can't complain.
Yeah, ramping up the hockey now, weeknight games and everything.
It's been good.
I love it.
Watching Olympics and all of it.
Yes,
So
hey? No, I love it.
it's been a lot of fun.
For sure.
Good stuff. Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
good luck. So, tonight's game will be between the Chatham Crush and the Windsor Wildcats. This is a playoff game between the two teams, first one so far. Hello, how are you? And here they come. Ice is a little wet, so hopefully it dries up before the start of the game. They have 3 minutes on the clock to start the warm-ups. We have, so for our team tonight, we have Jocelyn, number 86, returning after being off since Silver Stick Tournament back in the beginning of January as she broke a finger blocking a shot. And this is her first game coming back, so I know she'll be taking it easy, but it was definitely nice to welcome her back. We are missing two of our defenders, Maisie and Charlotte, so they will have to do some arranging there with lines, but looks like the team's fired up and ready to go, so it should be a great game. That's the buzzer for the end of the warm-ups. Lay up the pucks here, and I'll take a look at the starting lineup. All right, let's take a look here. Starting off at center, number 12, Addie. At left wing, number 23, Maddie. And on right wing, number 18, Leah. On defense, number 11, Ava. And number 88, Taylor. And in goal, number 13, Brooke. And we'll start the game off with a face-off win for the Crush. We'll bring it into the Wildcats zone right off the bat. Puck loose inside zone. Ava's going for it. She'll dump it into the corner. Driving behind the boards. Just misses Maddie's stick, and the Wildcats will pick it up. Addie knocks it back. And Maddie. Puck remains in the zone. It's now been cleared. And just kind of squeaked into the Crush zone, but offside for the Wildcats. Leah tries to grab that pass, but gets double teamed, and Wildcats will turn it back around. Shot in from the top of the circle, and a glove save by Brooke to start us off. 14-10 left in the first. It's 0-0. Hayden fights for that face-off. The Wildcats get it. They send it in towards the net. Hayden will block it with her stick and pass it up to Jackie. She chases down inside the Wildcat zone. Wildcats able to break it up, and they'll clear it out. Battle here behind the net. Jocelyn dishes it up to Hayden. She'll skate up through the middle. Hayden holds on to the backhand shot, goes just over the net. Wildcats get it back behind their own goal. They try and clear it. Jamie bringing it back behind the net. Looking for someone, passes it out front. Doesn't make it to Leah's stick. Big collision there along the left side of the boards inside the Wildcat zone. Jaden just down behind the net. Let's put pressure on. Back to Ava. Ava shoots it in, tips out front, and score. Jamie, number 6, with the assist from 11, Ava. And the Crusher on the board, 1-0. 12:53 left in the first. Jaden pushing that hard into the Wildcat zone to get the ball rolling here. Taylor makes a quick move and sending it back into the Wildcat zone. That was Jamie's second goal of the year. Wildcats pass up through the middle, miss it. Taylor takes advantage and sends it ahead, bouncing off of Leah Jackson's skates and back into the corner. Ava dishes it off to Leah. It gets stuck, so Leah, or Ava will push ahead to Addie, and now Maddie will bring it in. Oops, sorry about the view there. Let's try to fix that. There we go. Addie picks it up after a battle in the corner here. It's knocked away quick and down the zone, into the zone of the Crush. Giselle turns around though. Giselle picking up the loose puck behind the net. Weird bounce, but out into center ice area. 11:20 left in the first. Crush up 1-0. Giselle sends around the boards. Gets over to Leah. Gets knocked back. She'll try the other way now, and she gets ahead to Maddie. Maddie will ice it down for a quick whistle and give the teams a chance for a line change. Hey, Tom. Face-off coming up in the Crush zone to the left of Brooke with 11:03 left in the first. Hayden win that face-off, sending it to the boards. And as Jackie tries to leave the zone, she gets stopped. And now it's Jocelyn's turn on the other side. Windsor picks up the puck in the neutral zone. They'll send it around the boards and behind the Crush net. Jocelyn, quick thinking, passes ahead to Hayden, but she gets stopped as she gets closer to the center ice line. 10.5 minutes left in the first. Jackie trying to get past and out of the zone, but Windsor stops it. Hayden grabs it now. She'll go around the net and try the other side. She bounces it off to Jocelyn. Jocelyn will flick it in, giving the rest of the team a chance to make a change. Battle here inside the Wildcat zone. Jackie and Leah in there trying to get the puck loose. And Alyssa will pound it in behind the net. Leah sends it towards the goalie. She makes a stop. Alyssa sends it back in behind the net. Jamie chasing it to the corner. She gets there. Giselle in to help. Going in towards the net. It's out front. It's right through the crease and on the other side. Leah keeping it in, getting it to Jamie. Jamie towards the net, tipped in front. And Jaden's tip goes just wide of the left corner of that Wildcats net. The Wildcats are able to get it out. Giselle goes back for it. She'll send it over towards Alyssa. Wildcats trying to slow it down to keep it in, but they can't. 8:50 left in the first. Jaden picking it up here in the neutral zone. Crosses it over, gets it to Leah. Leah with the shot goes just wide of the net. And the Wildcats go a little cover it to stop the play. Face-off coming up in the Wildcat zone. It's 1-0 Crush with a goal from Jamie Gibson to start us off. Addie try and push that puck back after the face-off and just squeaks out of the zone. Wildcats send it in. Addie, with the help of Maddie, they get the puck down the ice. But it'll be an icing call against the Crush. So they'll send it back down to the other end for a face-off. Wildcats kind of may have won that face-off, but Maddie jumped right in there and scooped it up. Wildcats break that up, shot in from the point. And Brooke makes a good save there and covers it. Hayden in, take this draw. She'll send it back. Jocelyn jumps on it, gets tripped, but she's able to still manage to send it over to Jackie in time. Dropped it back for Ava, and she'll fire it on net. McAvoy will catch that. And hold on to it. Hayden now for another face-off at the other end of the ice. Jackie gets in there, sends it over to Jocelyn. Jocelyn centering pass, makes it past any Crush players and onto the stick of a Wildcat, but they'll send it down for an icing. So we'll come back down and redo that face-off just on the other corner. No break for Hayden though, she's back in for this one. She's trying to get it back to Jackie. There's a battle here. The Wildcats will grab it and fling it around the boards. Alyssa trying to keep it ahead. She gets it to Jocelyn. Jocelyn sends it to the corner. Wildcats fling it back behind them. Giselle's there though. She'll pick up that loose puck. She sends it back to Jackie behind the net. Jackie back to Giselle. To Alyssa. Alyssa with the shot. Goes just wide. Jocelyn with the shot, and the goalie will stop that one. And the Crush will get a chance to do a line change before we get another face-off here in the Wildcat zone. 7:03 left in the first period. Crush up 1-0. Jaden in for this draw. She'll get it. Back to Giselle. Up to Jamie around the boards. Battling hard inside the zone. Crush not giving up. Jamie down twice. Right back up again. Jaden getting hit from behind and kind of getting sick of that. I would too. Leah Jackson behind the net. It's knocked off her stick. Jamie's there. Gets caught up in the referee's skates. Probably looked like it was coming loose. Back in the corner again. And Wildcats get it out. With pass backs on the back of a skate blade. They'll dump it in now. Jaden trying to knock it away behind the net. Giselle battling, trying to put it out front. Brooke knocks away with her stick. Jamie sends it to the blue line, but they'll shoot it in. Good save by Brooke with her stick into the corner. Alyssa sends it out. And a good effort there, that way avoiding the icing call. Jaden coming in fast. Wildcats will send it down for another dump in. No icing there again. As Ava sends it off to Taylor. And Maddie's gets blocked. Windsor coming back in. Centering pass. They can't get their stick on it. Goes to the corner. And the Crush get it out. Maddie chasing it down inside the Wildcat zone. 5 minutes left in the first. Crush up 1-0. Taylor stops that before it can leave and sends it towards the net. Goes in behind. Now back to center. Ava picks it up. Sends it ahead to Leah. Leah punches it in. Wildcats trying to move up the boards here. Big hit by Leah. Goes under the radar. And then Jacqueline blocks that clear attempt. She'll pick it up now behind the net. Oh, and just loses it out to the side of the zone, but Ava's there to pick it up. She tries to send it over to Alyssa. Almost gets lost, but she recovers. Ava getting surrounded. Hayden's in the help. She gets over to Leah, or to Jocelyn. Jocelyn coming in fast. Moving now behind the net. Back to Giselle, back to the corner, back to Jocelyn. Jocelyn tries to put it out front, but gets sent down. Jocelyn takes one off the mask. Giselle's there to grab it. And the Wildcats finally able to get it out. Melissa's there in the neutral zone to stop it. A quick tight turn. Gets it back the other way. Windsor now making a move, coming in fast. Shot in, goes wide. Ava's there. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the first. And Hayden swings at it, getting it out of the zone. Windsor will stop at center ice and send it back in. Able to pick it up in the corner and send it back behind the net. Taylor makes a good move there, trying to get it to Jamie. She gets it back. Jaden chasing it down. Trying to get there first, but Wildcats able to back it up. And that gets sent out of the zone. Wildcats dump it in. Taylor picks up behind the net. Wildcats work it away. They try to put it out front, but knocks it away with her stick. Shot and tipped. What a save by Brock. Tipped right in front. Commotion here inside the crease. It gets knocked away. And she'll hold on to that one. Another shot gets backhanded right in front. 1:51 left in the first period. Crush up 1-0. Addie trying to get that face-off back. She does. Giselle's there. She finds an open spot through the middle. Sends it up towards Addie. Addie's going to bring it in the Wildcat zone. She gets bumped off the puck in the corner. The Crusher's still on it. They'll clear it out. Melissa's there to pick it up. Just under 90 seconds left in the first period. Giselle makes a tight turn in the corner. Gets it back to Maddie. Maddie with the shot. And tipped in front by Addie, but just inches from the net. Wildcats get it out. They can't get past Giselle, though. She'll stop that and pick it up. Well, front. Wildcats with a shot. Brooke with a stave, and she comes right out and cuts that angle off. Wildcats send it back in the zone. 38 seconds left in the period. Addie sending it down the ice. An icing call with 25 seconds left in the period. It's 1-0 Crush. Wildcats from the face-off. Good block there by Jackie as they try and take a shot from the point. She'll turn and send it over to Jocelyn. Jocelyn will dump it in. Nope, gets stopped. Jackie's going to try and bring it in now. 10 seconds left in the first period. Ava's able to keep it on the Wildcats side of the red line. Center line here. And that buzzer will say that's the end of the first period. Crush putting up a great game so far. 1-0 going into the second period. Hayden wins that second period face-off to start us here. Back to Taylor. She sends it to Jackie. Jackie back to Hayden. Hayden coming back in. 2-on-1 with Jocelyn. She gets past. Score! Deked out in front. And Hayden will make it 2-0 Crush. Just 17 seconds into the second period. Hayden back in for another face-off. That's Hayden's 7th goal of the year. And if our calculations are correct, that's Jackie's 10th assist. Hayden dishes off to Jackie. Jackie over to Ava, to Taylor. Taylor with the shot tipped. Doesn't make it to the net. And Windsor picks it up and brings it back into the Crush zone. Tries to get a centering pass in, but that's blocked by Jocelyn. Now that pass is blocked by Jackie. She'll send it to the corner. Ava's there. She sends it around to Jocelyn waiting on the other side. Jocelyn gets bumped from behind. Wildcats able to work the puck away and keep it in. Now bouncing towards Brooke. She sends it off to Taylor. And it bounces out. Wildcats pick it up in the neutral zone. And bring it back in on the other side. Centering pass blocked by Hayden, and she'll skate it out. Just tipped off her stick, but Jackie's right there to pick it up, and it gets tipped off her stick. And now the Wildcats turn it back around. Top of the circle shot, tipped away by Brooke. She makes a good save there. Wildcats send it in behind. Crush net. And the Crush will get it out. Icing called off. 13:04 left in the second period. It's 2-0 Crush. Just gets away from Giselle. Melissa will pick it up and get it out. Now Jamie's trying to make a move. Melissa gets it ahead. Giselle crossing it over. Jaden going to chase it down into the Wildcat zone. Kept in the zone there by a good hustle on Alyssa. Part. Stalled now behind the net. Jaden trying to poke it away. She gets it. Puts it out front. Backhand shot by Leah. Another shot by Jaden. It gets stopped. So close. What a good opportunity. Giselle chasing it down inside the Crush zone. Centering pass goes right through. Picked up by Jamie on the other side. She sends it ahead. Now Leah's going to take it into the Wildcat zone. Crosses it over. Jaden brings it to the corner, backhanded to Ava. Ava drops it back for Maddie. Maddie's setting it in now behind the net. Leah can go around trying to pick up. Might be a quick break here, but all the Crush players come back to help, and Ava ends up with the puck. Taylor tries to send ahead, gets blocked, and Wildcats try to take it over. Trying to put it out front, doesn't make it, and it's knocked away by Maddie. Leah knocks it away. Coming in fast, shot. And just wide of the net. Bounces all the way back out to the neutral zone. Wildcats dump it in. Alyssa tries to get there. She does. She gets knocked down from behind. There's a penalty coming. Cross-checking penalty coming against Windsor Wildcats, number 77. 10:36 left in the second period. And the first power play of the game will go to the Crush. Hayden wins the face-off, gets it over to Jocelyn. Jocelyn to Alyssa. Alyssa gets it back, trying to put it behind the net, but gets picked up by the Wildcats and they'll clear it. Jackie pushes it into the Wildcat zone. He'll turn it around quick. Work out to slow it down. Crush having a hard time settling the puck down. Wildcats get it away. They take a shot, but it's blocked by Giselle. Put it in front now, and Hayden stops that. She gets it back to Giselle. Giselle tries to put it ahead, but gets stopped. But now Jocelyn's able to pick it up and move up through the middle. Coming in fast to the Wildcat zone. Through everybody. And stopped by the goalie as she tries to make it in there. Centering pass blocked by the Wildcats. Hayden comes in to pick it up. Trying to get it to Jackie. Loose puck in the slot. Jocelyn comes in to take a shot, gets blocked. 50 seconds left in the power play as the puck makes its way out to center ice. Taylor now. Wildcats try and pick it off behind the net. Jaden gets the pass and she'll send it over to Ava. Ava moving in. She drops it off for Jocelyn. Crosses it over. Giselle with the shot from the top of the circle. Gets blocked. 16 seconds remaining in the power play. Giselle getting the puck back. Sends it over for Ava. Just the reach of Jaden into the corner. And the Wildcats are back to full strength. Let's pick it up behind their net. Send it right to the stick of Giselle. Jamie's pass gets tipped away and out of the zone. Sent back in by Alyssa, but offside, so the Crush have to do a quick retreat. And Giselle picked that up just before it enters the Crush zone. 8:10 left in the second period. Crush up 2-0. And that kind of trickles towards the Wildcats goalie, and she'll stop that for a whistle. And I did win the face-off, sending it over to Leah. Leah tries to put it through the slot, but it gets picked up by the Wildcats. They'll get it out. She'll come back, though, and knock it off her stick. Now Alyssa's going to race to it and pick it up. And she gets tripped. Oh, no, she doesn't. I'm sorry. The referee's hand went up. I thought it was going to be a delayed penalty call, but I think it was going to be a possible icing. Picked up by Leah behind the net. She sends it back. Maddie tries to get it back to Leah, but gets stopped. Wildcats will send it back out to the neutral zone. Taylor's waiting for it. She sends it to Ava. Maddie gets hold of it. She'll send it back to Taylor. And Addie just sneaks right in there and picks it up. Making your way into the Wildcat zone. Under 7 minutes now left in the second. Wildcats coming in. It's going to be a breakaway. And she gets picked off. I couldn't tell if that was by Ava or Hayden, but it was a great defensive play by the Crush, not allowing a shot on that breakaway. 6:39 left in the second. Crush up 2-0. Jocelyn makes her way in. It's going to be a 2-on-1 going into the Wildcat zone. Gets past. Jocelyn couldn't quite get the shot away as it just got hung up on the Wildcats' defensive skate for a second. What a good pass there by Jocelyn, or by Jackie. Jocelyn picks up a pass by Hayden, but gets picked off and gets sent out. And Giselle gets there first, getting it over to Alyssa. Jackie backhanded to Hayden. She'll make her way in. Hayden gets sent down, and I think we're all looking for a little call there, but nothing. Alyssa sending it ahead. Leah puts it in behind the net. Wildcats pick it up. Cross-ice pass missed, and Taylor's trying to grab it now behind the net. She gets ahead to Jamie. Jamie will tip it ahead and out of the zone. Wildcats send it back in, slowed down by Brooke. Taylor's there. Ava gets it off to Jamie. Jamie will send it up to Jaden. Jaden coming in and offside on Leah will stop the play. 5:12 left in the second period. 2-0 Crush lead. Jaden here for the face-off. Wildcats grab it and they'll send it ahead. Coming up now to the... Oh, just trying to get past Taylor. They cannot. She gets it back out. They'll dump it in, but stopped quickly by Jaden, and Jaden will send it ahead. Wildcats get out now. They're going to move their way towards the Crush net. Centering pass goes right through. That'll be a racing call in the Crush. Face-off coming inside the Crush zone. Addie here to take this one. 4.5 minutes left in the second. Alyssa gets that puck loose. Giselle's there. She gets it to Maddie. Maddie sends it ahead to Leah. Leah finds some room and skates it in on the right side. Over to Alyssa. Leah trying to send it towards the net. Addie with a backhanded shot gets blocked. Alyssa keeps it in. Maddie gets it off to Leah. Leah tries to send it towards the net, but it gets blocked. We'll send it to the blue line. Alyssa just keeps it in, sending it towards the net, and a little stick it behind the net there. Maddie keeping it deep in the zone. Wildcats get out to the neutral zone, and Giselle tries to slow it down. Brooke tries to slow it down behind the net for Taylor. She'll get ahead to Maddie. Maddie making some room coming in. Going in towards the net. Centering pass, sticked away by the goalie. Now Ava with the shot, tipped, goes wide. Under 3 minutes left in the second period. And that's slowed down by Hayden. And Jocelyn gets it out of the zone, and she'll get it back and send it ahead. Hayden and Jackie coming in, trying to slow things down into the Wildcat zone. They'll pick it up, though, and try and make their way out. That's blocked by Jocelyn before it can leave. So that wasn't a tripping call. guess. And Taylor picks up a center ice. Hayden now coming in through the middle. And offside just barely. 2:08 left in the second period. 2-0 Crush lead. What is it? 2-2? Well, I'm a little taller. Jaden wins the face-off, sending it back to Taylor. Wildcats try and get it and bring it into the Crush zone, but it's slowed down. Shot in now. Glove saved by Brooke. That'll slow things down in the Crush zone. 1:53 left in the second. Janie wins another face-off, staying over to Giselle, but she gets double teamed by the Wildcats, and they try and get the puck close to the net, but the Crush will get it away. And Giselle will send it ahead to Jaden. And Alyssa's trying to get that puck loose. It sits off the side of the net as the Wildcats send it towards it. Jaden's in there now, and she'll send it around the boards. And Leah now is trying to get it out, but she gets stripped away. Now goes the other corner. Giselle's there. Wildcats get a centering pass, but blocked by Brooke. Another one goes right through the crease. Jaden sends it back to Giselle. Wildcats with the shot, tips, goes wide. 41 seconds left in the second period. Shot towards Brooke, she handles it, and into the corner. Oh, front, Brooke jumps on it, and she'll cover it up. Just under 30 seconds left in the second period. 2-0 Crush lead. Addie in for the face-off. She stalls it there. Loose puck. And Maddie's able to grab it. Battle now into the corner. Wildcats send it back to the blue line. Shot from the top of the circle goes wide of the net. And 2 seconds, 1 second, that's it for the second period. 2-0 Crush. So we take an intermission break and head to the third. Crush on fire tonight. We're gonna have a 10-minute break here, clean up the ice, give the girls a chance to take a break. We'll be back for 15 more minutes of hockey coming up. Okay. Oh, yeah. Coming back out. Ice is all fresh, ready to go. A little wet, but hopefully it dries quickly again. Looks like Addie will be starting us off with a face-off to get the third period underway. Crush trying to push it fast into the Wildcat zone. Trying to get stopped though at the blue line. Leah racing behind the net trying to pick it up. Addie in to help. Out front, knocked away by the goalie, and she'll cover it. Hayden in for this draw. Wildcats send it behind the net. Jackie's there to pick it up. She tries to get it back towards Taylor, but it's deflected. Jocelyn keeping it in. Wildcats get it out now, bringing it back in the Crush zone. Shot in, stick save by Brooke as she gets knocked down. Delayed whistle there, I'm surprised. Face off here in the neutral zone. Maybe that's what the whistle was waiting for. Just to get the puck closer to the blue line to have a face off the neutral zone rather than inside the Crush zone. I don't know. It makes sense to me. I'm going to go with it. 14-12 left in the third period. 2-0 Crush. Hayden wins the face off, sing it over. Giselle comes out of nowhere. I felt like bringing it back into the to the Wildcat zone. Jocelyn knocks out of midair, sending behind the net. And the Wildcats able to get it back out in the neutral zone, but Alyssa turns around fast. Jocelyn turns it around, sending it back in. Jaden trying to get it free. She does. Jamie sends it towards the net, gets stopped. Crush doing a great job keeping the puck on the Wildcats side of center ice. Big collision here at center. More work there, Alyssa trying to keep that puck on that side. And Jaden's able to pick it out. She'll send it over the other way. Pass over to Leah, but gets missed, and the Wildcats able to pick it up. That's shot in, blocker saved by Brooke. Wildcats now coming back in on the right side. Knocked off their stick by Taylor. They get it back, but Jamie gets it. Can't get it out of the zone, but Ava does. That sent it on Brooke. Pad save. Battle in the corner. They tried to back Ava into the corner, and she was having no part of that. She just sent her right to the ground. Addie, make your way in. She'll send it behind the net. Leah gets there just in time. He kind of stuck on some water there. It makes its way back out to the neutral zone. Off the glass and picked up there at center ice. Wildcats bring it into the Crush zone. Centering pass. And they can't get a shot away. Good defensive play there by Maddie. Ava trying to get there first. She does. Wildcats get it back. Now to Leah. Good move. And she gets it out to the neutral zone. 11 minutes left in the third period. It's 2-0 Crush. Giselle moving behind the net. Maddie helps it along and out of the zone. Wildcats coming back in. Kaden tries to break it up. They pick it up behind the net. Put it out front. Shot. Pad saved by Brooke. The shot right in the slot. Jackie gets sent down. Hayden gets in there and picks it up. Moving in fast. Coming in through the middle. Can't get between the defense. She picks it behind the net. Just gets it off to Jocelyn. Jackie behind the net. Sends it back. Taylor shoots it. Tipped. Bad save by the goalie. Hayden grabs it behind the net. Trying to put it out front. Gets blocked. Sends it back to Jackie. Jackie sends it over to Ava. Ava back to Jackie behind the net. Ava goes in far to keep it alive, and that gets sent out of the zone. If I can hear the referee calling the linesman no icing, because I think it was Jackie that sent down the ice. But so I'll face off here in the center ice. 9:24 left in the third period. Jaden pushing ahead with that face-off. Jamie gets sent down. Hopefully she's okay there. Jamie swipes at it, getting it ahead. Sent in now behind the net. Taylor's there. She's trying to get it to Jamie. Wildcats will pick it up. Taylor gets it back. Wildcats again break that up. Send it behind the net. Just out of reach for Jaden. Stays in the zone. Ava now sending it around. Jamie gets it to Leah. Jackson, she'll get it out. Jamie goes for it in the corner. She gets it. Jaden in trying to help. Jaden puts it out front. Alyssa shoots it. And the goalie stopped that one. Great shot there by Alyssa. 8:12 left in the third. 2-0 Crush. Maddie wins the face-off, getting over to Maddie. Going through the slot, and the Wildcats send it down the ice for an icing call. Maddie in for a face-off. She wins again, getting into Maddie. Centering pass. Addy trying to settle it down. Knocked away. Giselle keeps it in. Maddie trying to go behind the net with Addy to pick it up. Put out front. Leah gets it. Back to Leah. Trying to salvage this play. The Wildcats try to get it out, but it squeaks out of the zone and just comes in offside. Addy ready to take another face-off. 7:32 left. Gets it to Leah. Big collision behind the net. And gets sent out. Giselle's chasing it down. She'll get there. Alyssa's able to take advantage as the Wildcats send it in offside. That'll be a, I think, tripping call on Leah. 2 minutes for tripping with 7:04 left in the third. And that'll be the first power play for the Wildcats. Wildcats have the puck. Bring it behind the net. We'll send it back to the point. And loses her edge. Centering pass back in and shot goes wide. Minute and a half left. And the penalty to the Crush. Ava knocks off their stick, sending it around the boards. Wildcats able to keep it in. Wildcats able to salvage it and shoot. Tipped. Goes wide. Under a minute left in penalty shot. Blocker saved by Brooke. Taylor trying to get a hold of that puck. She gets pushed against the boards. Back to the point. Now pass back in deep. Taylor grabs it. She gets it out. Clears it all the way down into the Wildcat zone. 34 seconds left in the penalty to Leah. Wildcats coming back in. And that pass goes right to the blue line, but in. And that's blocked by Jackie as Ireland tries to take a shot. Shot in from the circle over the net. And the penalty is winding down. Got shot from the point, tipped, goes wide. And Brooke will stop it. And just as the Crush return to full strength. 5:01 left in the third, 2-0 lead for the Crush. Top of the circle here. Shot over the net. Gets loose. Giselle's able to pick it up. Crosses over to Jamie. What a pass. Jaden getting it into the zone now.
I saw those girls down there also with their arms up.
Shot in from Alyssa, saved by the goalie. And Wildcats dump it away. Giselle picks it up, sending it over to Alyssa. Wildcats dump it in, slowed down by Brooke. Melissa's there to grab it. 3:47 left in the third period. Leah sends it ahead. Addie trying to pick it up. Penalty coming, I think. That's on Maddie. Tripping call, 2 minutes. On number 23. 3:23 left in the third. Crush still at a 2-0 lead. And now a 2-minute penalty to kill. Wildcats have emptied their net, so it's going to be 6-on-4. Addie trying to keep that puck. She does. Just able to get it to the blue line, but kept in by the Wildcats. That shot in. Pad saved by Brooke. Sees it through the crowd. Minute 30 left in the penalty to the Crush. Now it's behind the net. Oh, front. Back in a shot. What a stop by Brooke. .122 is dead left in the penalty. 2:45 left in the third. Timeout called by the Windsor Wildcats. 30-second timeout here. All right, 1:22 left in the penalty. Hayden in for the face-off. It's stuck there at the face-off dot. Wildcats able to pick it up. Shot in from the point, tipped wide. Wildcats able to retrieve it. Empty net still for the Wildcats. That's blocked by Jackie and sent down the ice by Hayden. 1 minute remaining in the penalty. And Hayden breaks that up. Gets it back. Ava tries to get it out. Gets stopped. Jackie gets it out. And just wide of the empty net. Jackie sends it back into the Wildcat zone. 30 seconds left in the penalty. 1:50 left in the third period. Wildcats moving in. Being pushed behind the net. That's blocked by Ava. Wildcats get it back. Oh, pass right through. Or a shot and just missed the net. Top of the circle shot, stick saved by Brooke and onto the side. And the Wildcats are now in a 6-on-5 as the penalty to the Crush expire. 1:09 left in the third. And it's going to trickle to the, just making it a icing call. Wildcats shoot it, and Brooke stops that one. Got that with her glove. One minute left in the third. Crush up 2-0. Wildcats win the face-off. Shot stopped before I can get too close. That shot in goes just off the side of the net. Oh, front knocked away by Brooke. Wildcats able to manage to pick it up. A starting pass broken up by Jaden. Wildcats keep it in. 38 seconds remaining in the period. That's sent in towards the net, but stopped in front. Alyssa trying to get there. She'll knock it loose behind the net. Wildcats able to pick it up. Trickled out front. "15 seconds left. Wildcats there. Put out front shot. And Brooke with a stop as they fired it right in front of the crease. 10 seconds left in this game. Hayden wins that face-off, sending to the corner. Alyssa trying to pin it. As the clock winds down. And that's it. And the Crush win, 2-0. Shutout for Brooke, goals by Jamie. And Hayden. First playoff game for the Crush and a first win in the playoffs for the Crush. Brooke getting celebrated there for her shutout win. It's so great that the Crush team consistently high-fives the referees. You consistently don't see that with other teams. So it's pretty neat little thing they do. Excellent game tonight. Next game will be Saturday night, 6 p.m. It's a home game for the Crush in Chatham against the Lakeshore Lightning. We'll see you then. That was a good one.